While many people do travel abroad, you never really get that full immersion into a project and into another country and working side by side along with people that live in that country.
WPI definitely has a very different study abroad or just abroad experience than other schools.
WPI offers a really great project experience for all of their students. We're actually going into a different community and doing a project that will hopefully help and improve something within that community. It changes our life because we get to feel the culture rather than just going to a country and taking classes.
Compared to other study abroad programs, IQPs allow us to get more of a feel of what it's like working in the field rather than just doing the same thing we'd be doing at home, but just maybe in a different language or in a different locale.
Having the ability to say that I've worked on a project with teammates to solve a real world problem in 7 weeks is pretty amazing.
The importance of the project is that the Vjosa River is the last undammed river in Europe. The medicinal and aromatic plants can be used as an argument against the dam because so many rural people, their whole livelihood revolves around collecting and harvesting these plants.
The employment situation in Albania is not quite the best, and starting new businesses will create an influx of jobs as well as just diversifying the fields that Albania can create products for.
It feels amazing to know that we're not just going to a country to see it, but to actually will make an impact on people's lives.
You can really feel the impact you have on these students because they're so energetic, they're so passionate about what they're doing.
This is a river that matters to people. This is a river that has a huge importance.
Once more people are aware, more action will be taken, and this action will lead to a cleaner river, and it will really help all of those in Albania.
It felt much more motivating to work on a project that they could actually use someday and increase tourism, which is a real problem in Albania.
Interdisciplinary aspect of this project is really helpful for me. Having the diverse background has really helped to help me grow as a person.
It was really beneficial to have the mix of majors because in my group we had one member who wasn't actually an engineer. Her experience was invaluable to us in analyzing some of our data.
I've worked in group projects before, but I've never had to work so closely with people for such an extended period of time. I think I'm going to be a better person for it.
The project absolutely increased my confidence levels and my ability to do things outside my comfort zone.
Every day is something new, and I really gotten outside of my comfort zone, but because of that I've been able to achieve great things.
Generally a very soft-spoken person, so having to teach a class of high school students is something that I did not really ever see myself doing, but this project and coming here has really forced me to have to leave my comfort zone way back in Massachusetts.
There are many things that won't go right the first time, and being able to understand how to adapt to a situation is definitely going to help me in professional settings.
Going into the pharmacies, we expected that we could perform the interviews in English, and we came here and discovered that we cannot, but we're adapting to it.
We've really had to be flexible what we teach because we want to make sure that the students are understanding the topics that they are presented, because if they don't, we can't move forward.
It's definitely been an experience where I've learned to adapt and how to actually be independent and how to thrive in a situation that you've never been in before. And I really appreciate the opportunity to expand as a person and become more resourceful.
You learn how to solve problems, how to be flexible, how to communicate with others, and it's just such a growing experience.
We go to these IQP experiences not only to help the countries, but to help ourselves. So if you want immediate feedback on how well your IQP went, you could just say, what did I learn?
It's just been me waking up and realizing how little I knew about the rest of the world and how closed in my worldview has been so far.
I think the greatest personal impact of the project experience was the growth opportunities that being in a different country and being self-sufficient there provided.
You're never really fully prepared for how complete and immersive this project really is until you come and do it.
Until you go there and you live there for 24/7 and you talk to locals and you work with professionals every day, you're never going to be able to know what it's like. And so that immersion in their culture is just absolutely fantastic, and it's an opportunity you're not going to find a lot throughout life.